guys, welcome to Read With Me Storytime. I'm Miss Savannah with the Sam T. Wilson Public Library. I'm so excited that you're here. I have two great stories. I was feeling a little hungry this morning, so I let my stomach pick out our books. So, I hope you like both of them. We're going to start with Chicks and Salsa. Sounds fun. Chicks and Salsa by Aaron Reynolds, illustrated by Paulette Bogan. There were grumblings in the hen house of a nuthatcher. There were grumblings in the hen house of Nuthatcher Farm. The chickens were tired of chicken feed. The rooster took it upon himself to solve this problem. What else would chickens eat? Miss Nuthatcher, the farmer's wife, had started watching cooking shows in the afternoons. The rooster was perched on the fence post outside the farmhouse window when he discovered the solution to his problem. Salsa! What? Led by the rooster, the chickens crept into the garden where they took tomatoes and uprooted onions. Do you see? Even the mouse is helping. That night, the chickens ate chips and salsa, though nobody was quite certain where the chickens got the chips. The tasty tang of tomatoes and onions hung over the barnyard, and the rooster said, "Ole!" Very soon, there were mumblings at the duck pond of Nuthatcher Farm. Inspired by the chickens, the ducks decided they were tired of fish. With the rooster's encouragement, the ducks dipped into the garden where they selected cilantro and gathered garlic. What are they going to make? That night, the ducks ate guacamole, although nobody was quite sure where the ducks got the avocados. The spicy scent of garlic and cilantro hung over the barnyard, and the ducks said, "Ole!" Where'd they get those avocados? Los aguacates, as we say in Espanol. The next morning, there were rumblings in the pig pen of Nuthatcher Farm. Overwhelmed by the enticing aromas, the pigs decided they were tired of slop. When the rooster distracted Farmer Nuthatcher, the pigs plodded into the garden where they borrowed beans and chopped chiles. That night, the pigs ate nachos, though nobody was quite certain where the pigs got the nacho cheese. The delightful deliciousness of cheese and chiles hung over the barnyard, and the pigs said, "Ole!" As everyone knows, when a passion for Southwestern cuisine takes hold of farm animals, and so many sumptuous, spicy, savory scents collide in the barnyard, it can only lead to one thing. What are they going to do? Fiesta! Party! The rooster got things organized, then returned to his fence post to watch for a good enchilada recipe. The horses decorated the barn. The bull practiced his Mexican hat dance, though nobody was quite certain where the bull got the sombrero. And the chickens, the ducks, and the pigs snuck into the garden, but all of their spicy Southwestern supplies were gone. The scallions had been stolen, the peppers had been pilfered, the limes had been lifted. Ay, Dios mío, oh no! But there were slurpings in the kitchen of Nuthatcher Farm. Stirred by the succulent smells in the barnyard, Miss Nuthatcher had decided to make tamales for the county fair. A saucy sweetness hung over the farmhouse kitchen, and Miss Nuthatcher said, "Ole!" Disappointed, the animals canceled their fiesta. That evening, the chickens ate their chicken feed, the ducks ate their fish, and the pigs ate their slop. But while the nuthatchers were at the fair, the rooster crept into the kitchen and borrowed a French cookbook. The next morning, the rooster ate crepes with white grapes and champagne sauce, though nobody was quite certain where the rooster learned how to read. satisfied smile stretched over the rooster's beak, and the rooster said, "Ooh la la." The end. Plus, there's even recipes in the back. You better keep an eye on your pets at home. Hopefully they don't start making salsa and throwing fiestas. Alright, our next book is called Bunny Figures It Out. Words by Ruby Shamir and pictures by Andrew Joyner. Bunny had been waiting for lunch since breakfast. She knew exactly what she wanted: soft, chewy bread, thick, rich peanut butter, and most importantly, grape jelly. Sweet and sticky and perfectly purple. But when she reached into the fridge for the jelly jar, she discovered it was empty. No sweetness, no stickiness, no purpleness either. What was a bunny to do? Oh no. You can't have a PB&J without the J. Frantically, Bunny searched everywhere. Inside the cupboards, under the table, behind the chairs. She even poked her head in the hamper. No luck. "Mom," she yelled, "there's no grape jelly." "Sorry, honey," Mom called back. "We'll get some more at the store next time we go." "What's peanut butter without jelly?" Bunny grumbled at her half-made sandwich. Then she had an idea. What if I make grape jelly? There was just one problem. Bunny had no idea how to do that. But Bunny's big brother knew how to do lots of things. "I'll just ask Jack," she figured. Does your big brother know how to do lots of things? Bunny hopped in front of her brother's video game. "Do you know how to make grape jelly?" she asked. "Huh? No, I'll check my phone," Jack said. He swiftly tapped a few words on his phone, tossed it to Bunny, and returned to his game. Bunny clicked on the first thing she saw. "Grape jellies. It's a pair of purple sandals," she said. "Huh?" Jack answered. "Never mind," Bunny muttered. Her brother had been no help at all. Then she had a new idea. "I bet Kitty will know. She's the best student in our class." Bunny hopped over to her neighbor's house and knocked on the door. "Do you know how to make grape jelly?" Bunny asked. "Oh, yes," Kitty said, scribbling on a slip of paper. "Put a bunch of grapes in a bowl, sprinkle them with glitter, and then twirl around 3 times saying the magic words." She handed the note to Bunny. "Are you sure?" Bunny said. "Positive," Kitty answered. "I saw it in a video." "Okay." Bunny shrugged and hopped home. Do you think that's going to work? Don't know. I mean, glitter and jelly? Back in her kitchen, Bunny pulled a bowl of grapes from the refrigerator and poured some glitter on them. She stretched her arms out and spun. "Bibbly, bebbly, fill my belly, jibbly, jelly, send forth jelly," Bunny chanted. Bunny looked in the bowl. There was no jelly. But she refused to give up. Someone's got to know how to make grape jelly. I think I need to ask a grown-up. Grown-ups can be helpful every now and then. Bunny hopped back outside and saw her dad working on the car. "Dad, do you know how to make grape jelly?" she asked. "Isn't grape jelly just squished up grapes and sugar?" her dad called out. "Right," Bunny explained. "I'll give that a try." Bunny washed the glitter off her grapes and laid them on the patio. She poured some sugar over them. Bunny's heart raced with excitement as she hopped on her bike. Soon she'd have the stickiest, sweetest, most perfectly purple jelly around. Ooh. Bunny sped over the grapes, and when she looked back at the patio, she didn't see any jelly. All she saw was a big mess, and now she was really, really hungry. "Does anyone know how to make grape jelly?" she cried. "Someone's got to know. Do you know?" Suddenly, another idea popped into Bunny's head. "I should ask Grandma," Bunny decided. "I love her food best." Bunny hopped over to the senior center where Grandma was in the middle of a heated game of dominoes. "Hi, Grandma," Bunny greeted her with a kiss. "Do you know how to make grape jelly?" "Of course, sweetheart," said Grandma. "I used to make jelly with my own grandmother back in the day. Here's what you do." Bunny took out a pen and paper and started writing as Grandma spoke. You start with fresh fruit, a squeeze of lemon, and then, excuse me, that's not how you make grape jelly, one of Grandma's friends said. You need to mix grapes in a pot with simple syrup and... Are you kidding? Grandma's other friend piped up. Never use syrup in jelly. You always use plain white sugar first, and then... Bunny looked at Grandma's and her friends arguing. Then she looked down at her piece of paper. Everyone was giving her different instructions. Bunny sighed and slumped out the door, her tummy rumbling. Why was it so hard to find someone who knew how to make grape jelly? Oh my gosh. As she headed home, Bunny passed by the library. She remembered how the librarian at her school always helped her find answers to her questions, like, why is the grass green? What makes boats float? And how hot is the sun? Maybe this librarian could help her now. Bunny went in and took a deep breath. Excuse me, do you know how to make grape jelly? Well, what do you think? Is the library going to have the answer? I don't, the librarian said. Bunny's heart sank right to her toes. But I know how you can find out. Come with me. And the librarian led Bunny to a big bookshelf. We've got tons of cookbooks, she said. Let me know if you need help sorting through them. A cookbook! What a great idea. There was a whole row about jelly. One book in particular caught Bunny's eye, The Jelly Test Kitchen. Bunny read page after page until she landed on just the thing. Our chef tasted dozens of recipes, and this one is the one for the stickiest, sweetest, and most perfectly purple grape jelly. Yes! Bunny jumped up. This is what I've been looking for all day. Oh my gosh. She finally found it. As Bunny checked out the book, she hugged the librarian. Then she sprinted out the door, book in hand, raced back home. Look! This is how you make grape jelly! How exciting. No glitter, huh? Kitty marveled. No glitter at all, Bunny said. Just sweet and sticky and perfectly purple grape jelly. The end. And this one's got some recipes in the back too. How fun! I hope you enjoyed Read With Me Storytime. Join us next week for even more fun stories. You can find these and lots of other great books at our library. We hope to see you soon. Bye!